This is a short video to show you how on a Briggs and Stratton 5 horsepower motor, this is probably 1980-ish motor. It has points and a breaker style ignition. So this is to help you not make the same mistake I did when installing a new coil, because I wasn't getting very good spark, if any at all, and so I thought I'll just replace the coil. And before I should have done that, I would have cleaned off the points a little bit. It probably would have been fine, but I already bought the coil for $56, and then it wouldn't work at all. I have zero spark. Like, what is going on here? So I discovered my problem after hours of trying all sorts of things and watching videos, and then I just read the instructions, which was helpful. But I got the Briggs and Stratton coil. It came with some instructions, and basically for me, I didn't know what some of these words were. Magnetron armature replaces the breaker point ignition style armature. If I would have just known what that meant, this would have saved me a lot of time. But just know that point. This magnetron armature replaces the breaker point ignition style armatron. It is not necessary to remove breaker points. So dummy me, that big word "not," I didn't catch it or know what it meant, but now I do, now that I've been thinking about it. The new coil came with 2 wires. That's what really got me. And so I just connected the old wire, or the new wire, to exactly where the other one went, right into the point area. And the main thing you need to do is just use one of these wires. You're going to cut the one you don't use. And this one, it just recommends don't even take off the dust plate. Don't even get to this point take off the flywheel, so on, but don't take off the dust plate. And then basically you're gonna just cut that wire as close as you can. Leave the points intact, because I guess that little plunger that goes up and down and things, you would just want to leave that in there. Yeah, so you're going to cut this wire and then cut it as close as you can to here, because you're just going to use one of the wires for your stop point. So just want to make that clear, and maybe it will save someone some time who will now look at the instructions like I didn't. So I also didn't know what breaker point style ignition was. That's what this is. It's an older Briggs and Strattons, like 1980 and before. It sounds like the new ones are the magnetron style, and they don't use breaker points. It's all built inside here, supposedly. There we go. Hopefully I'll cut that wire and it will start, and I can get to splitting some wood. Okay, I got the motor started, and I want to tell you something. I took this all off. You don't need any of the wires for mine. I had cut it, taped it, but then I discovered you didn't need either of the two, because mine has a stop flap right here. So it started right up, and then to shut it off, I do that and it shut it off. So there you go, fixed. Hopefully, oh yeah, it stopped. So, but there you go. It'll go right.